Welcome to Inland Empire Live. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Betsy. We've got a great show today.
You know, we're going to get it started off with a great interview from Miss Greater Inland Empire, Danielle Alcantar.
We also have a visit from the Red Cross. Great information there.
Yes, and there's a great local shop here in San Bernardino that can help you turn your car into your dream car.
We also have a wonderful person here who's going to give us more information on how they're supporting our local seniors in the community and what we can do to help.
Yep, that's right. That and much more on this episode of Inland Empire Live. Welcome to the show, folks. You know, we always like to get started on a really good note. So we actually got some royalty here. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is Miss Greater Inland Empire, Danielle Alcantar. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this interview all the way through because that crown is kind of blinding me in the lights. These HD lights are kind of...
You're just jealous. You want to wear it yourself. We're all a little jealous.
You know, I didn't want to admit that to, everybody in San Bernardino, but thank you. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. So.
All right, excellent.
So you are sort of at the tail end of your 2013 year of service. Is that right?
I am. I give up my title on March 15th. So
how do you feel about that?
It's more of a bittersweet feeling. I've had many memories and events this whole entire year. It's been a fun-filled year, but I'm ready to give up my title, so be fun.
Take a little bit of a break.
Yes, it'll be nice.
So I would love to hear about how you got started in this, and I guess we should be clear with our viewers that Miss America is a distinction between Miss USA. They're separate, right?
Yes. So when I kind of started with it, I wanted to, it was always on my bucket list to pick as I either want, it was one of my many things I wanted to do a pageant. So I just said, I'm just going to go for it. And I was debating whether I wanted Miss USA or Miss America. And when I did my research, I found out they're completely two different organizations. Miss America is completely nonprofit. It's a scholarship program. Mm-hmm. And so they raise money and just help girls to empower to be towards their professional and scholar and
educational goals,
exactly.
Like perfect.
Yeah, so I decided to go with Miss America, and it was actually my very first pageant I ever did, and I won.
Last year was your very first pageant.
Yes.
You've never had any previous experience?
No, not at all.
Oh my goodness.
That's natural born talent right there.
So who do you must have like some coaches or supporters that have helped guide you on this, right?
This year, yes. I have two directors, Miguel and Robert, and they have been absolutely amazing. And then they got a pageant coach for me, is Gina Sims, and she has done wonders this year for me. So
that is so cool. What is that like? Is it? Would you call it like a training process just to prepare?
It is. There was a lot of things that most of the girls going to Miss California, because in June everyone who has a local, they compete for Miss California in June, and there's a lot of things that I didn't know. So she prepared me just how to walk and how to carry yourself and swimsuit, talent.
Oh, scary.
Yes.
What about the wave? Of course, the wave.
The wave. The wave.
Extensive training on the wave.
I don't know about the wave. I think the wave needs to be replaced with maybe like finger pistols or something. I don't know. Maybe if you just want to talk about it.
Sometimes I get, because I'm a dancer, so that was my talent. And so sometimes, the pageant wave, I'd get kind of Disney, and I'd just be like, hi. And then we remember, like, keep it poised, keep it poised.
Oh, because you're so excited. It was your first year.
I was. So
what has this year of service been like? How have you been able to choose the events you go to? How packed is that schedule of yours?
Most of them, I sit down with my director, Miguel, and we kind of just discuss, what do I want to do? Everyone who wins a local title, or you have what is called a platform. And so my platform was keeping the arts in public schools. So we wanted to do things that focused on that mostly. So I've done many events. I did something with the Humane Society of San Bernardino. And but my favorite one I did this year had it been, I raised money for Children's Miracle Network.
Oh, tell us more about that.
So what we did is we held a fundraiser. So the Children's Miracle Network is actually the national platform for the Miss America organization. So I have my personal and the national I represent. And so we raised $2,000 this year. We had a Princess in the Park at the 66er Stadium.
How fun.
And so we just had this whole event, and everyone just, for charity, everyone bought a ticket, and 100% of it, of the proceeds went to Children's Miracle Network.
Now, this event at the 66er Stadium,
Yes.
it's close to your heart, right? Do you want to tell us why?
It is. I actually work there. I'm a dancer for the 66ers. So they have actually been my #1 sponsor. So they have been very helpful with my journey.
And see, that's actually what I like about this, because it's not just the beauty part. It's also community service. It's philanthropic.
Yes.
You're raising money for fundraisers and things like that. And on top of that, you're also getting a scholarship to use for your education. That's pretty cool. What are you going to school for?
I currently go to school at RCC, and my major is Business of Management and Marketing, so it's a double major.
You could do a lot with that.
So yes, I can.
And I'm sure you've learned a lot in this year. And I'm sure it's gone by quick, but I'm sure you learned a lot.
I have learned a lot, and I think the people who I've mostly learned from are the other girls. At Miss California, there's 61 contestants, and you would think that it's very competitive and everyone's in it to
We've seen all those
it.
movies.
Yes, but I'm being completely honest. It's not at all. Everyone's very supportive. Our Miss California now, Crystal Lee, she's absolutely amazing, and she'll even, go to you personally and say, hi, Danny, how are you? How's school? How's dancing? So everyone's very caring of one another.
Excellent. Any tips for the young ladies out there that maybe want to join or participate in a pageant?
I would definitely say that you do not need experience. Anyone can win it.
You are a prime example of that.
I am an example that anybody can do a pageant. And even if you don't win the first time, it's the experience that matters. So
That's true.
A great
That's very
experience,
true.
and definitely builds self-confidence in young women, which I think is so needed in our community and in society in general. Very cool.
Excellent. All right, cool. Well, you know what? Let's say the young ladies want more information on Miss Greater Inland Empire and also Miss America. Where can they go for that?
Oh, for Miss America, they have the missamerica.org, of course, but for my local pageant, it's missgreaterie.org.
Wonderful.
So you can go there.
Danielle, thank you so much. And what a great year you've had. And I hope you enjoy your next year off. Take some time for yourself so you can relax a little bit once you pass the title on to the next. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back, everyone.
So where are we at on that whole me wearing the crown thing? Where do we stand
If
on
you
that?
can take it off in a minute, then you can have it.
Yeah, I can't even tie my own shoes.
Okay.
All my shoes are slip-ons, so it's
We do need to get